What's up, everybody? It is Monday. It is that first day of the week. It is October 12th. And guess what? What does that mean? We are 12 days into the fourth quarter. And guys, the fourth quarter is the quarter that everybody gets off track if they're not paying attention. That's why New Year's resolutions came about, man. Because people got to the end of the year, they were like, I want to have a new year. I want to have a new you, a new me. And of course, it's, with Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and there's parties and drinking and food. And there's also high and low emotions. I mean, family brings a level of happiness and stress at the same times for some people with the holidays. Maybe they've lost someone that year. Maybe they're not with someone. Maybe they wish they were with someone. Or maybe they're just alone depending on their job, and that is hard. All of that impacts you physically, mentally, emotionally, and that's why so many people get off track in the fourth quarter. So in our Overcome Army coaching group, that is what we're focused on: fourth quarter goals, making sure that we have that compass out, making sure we're staying on track. Doesn't mean you can't have a good time. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy Thanksgiving, and it doesn't mean you can't enjoy Christmas meals. It just means you're smart and you don't lose control. You don't get so far off track. The next thing you know, those goals are out the window, and now you're trying to figure out how to undo so much of the impact of bad decision making over the fourth quarter. So, all that leads to this topic on Monday Mustard today. And the topic is this: guys and gals, you need to invest in yourself. That's the bottom line. I am down here in Texas right now, and I went and found a coach that I wanted to work with. And you may say, well, Jay, why did you do that? You were a 21-year Navy SEAL and you've been working out your whole life. It's true. And I also am fairly disciplined. I mean, I can work out on my own, but I'll be honest, one thing I know, and I know about anybody out there, we do not push ourselves to the highest levels typically by ourselves. You can do it for a little while, but there are going to come times that there are distractions, there are things in the way. This morning was a great example for me, guys. I got less than 4 hours of sleep last night. I landed late. By the time I got to the hotel, by the time I got settled, and then I couldn't sleep. So yeah, my sleep tracker said I got right at 4 hours, a little bit under 4 hours. Not only that, I didn't have the hotel I'm staying in. Normally they always have water here. There was no water, so I didn't have water. So I went to my workout. I was tired, and I probably was not as hydrated as I needed to be. And I'll be honest, I'm going to be perfectly blunt. I felt like shit. So I would not have pushed myself as hard by myself. As a matter of fact, and there's a difference between just being hard. I mean, I could have pushed myself to pass out. We were doing high rep squats, and we were doing heavyweight ball shoulder throws. So 80-pound ball shoulder throws immediately following each other. And there was a point where I was ready to pass out. My coach was like, hey, man, you're not doing any favors to anyone, especially you. He's like, I know you're hard. He's like, I know you could push yourself to pass out or die. But he's like, that's not helping you to be better. He's like, what's helping you to be better is that we train smart and we hydrate and we eat and we do all these things. And he was absolutely right. But that's why it's so critical to invest in yourself, guys. I meet so many people out there who waste so much money. I meet them and they say, oh yeah, I can't afford a coach. I can't afford a trainer. I can't afford a counselor, whatever it is. And man, I meet them and I'm like, dude, like you need a counselor. Like you need a coach. You need someone. Your life is way off track. Maybe you've sustained some mental or emotional trauma and you really haven't been able to unpack that, or you've been putting it in the back of your mind. As we often talk about, you've taken that dragon and put it in a box, and the dragon always wins. And but they say, oh, I can't afford this. And then I watch them go out to eat, multiple times a week. I watch them go out drinking and spend $100 in alcohol at the bar for them and their friends. I watch, they're driving around in a nice car, but they say, oh, I can't afford to take care of myself. Guys, I cannot tell you how important it is and what a dividend what a return on the investment you will make if you invest in yourself, if you get a coach, even if it's something as simple as investing in our Overcome Army group coaching program. I know that coaching is expensive. Trust me, I coach, and my individual coaching rates are way more than the average person can afford. And that's why I was like, you know what, man, I want to make a program that makes me accessible to people. Maybe it's not individualized one-on-one, but it is. It gives you access to me, my other coaches, and it gives you access to the things that I teach on. It's only $20 a month. If you can't squeeze $20 a month out, you need a financial coach. Because I tell you what, in this day and age, man, and I know that times are tight with COVID. I feel it too. Speaking get dried up, but for me, it is worth the investment. I am investing in that coach, and I know it will make me better. So, guys, this Monday muster, man, you have got to. I really, really highly encourage you to start looking at how to invest in yourself. How do you make yourself better? If you want to be, if you want to financially be better, and you've always struggled with saving or reducing debt, then guess what? Maybe you need to hire a financial advisor to help you get through that. If you've always struggled with your health and nutrition, then maybe you need a nutritionist. Maybe you need a fitness coach. Maybe you just haven't been able to get goals done that you've always set out in your life. That's when I'm a mindset coach. So I help people to set goals and lay down that positivity so that you can drive forward and accomplish those goals. That's what you should be looking at. So take a real hard look this Monday, today. Look at your finances and say, you know what, where am I throwing money away? Where could I tighten up just a little bit? And maybe it's that really low level. Maybe it's a group coaching program. You can still get benefit from that. Or it's the higher level, the individual coaching program. But I absolutely guarantee you that the return on the investment to make you better physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and potentially even spiritually, it'll be well worth it. And you will be a better leader for it. You will feel better about yourself. You'll be more confident. I guarantee you will knock out more goals because success begets success. As you do better and you feel better, you want more. I guarantee you'll start hiring probably more coaches because you're like, man, I want to be better in this area of my life or that area of my life. So train smart, be smart, spend your money smart, invest in yourself, and reap those rewards. So, guys, that is what's up. That is this Monday muster. So many people go through life totally blind. They've got no destination. They've got no course, and And most people lack the discipline to be able to push themselves to the next level. Most people will only go through the motions, maybe a little higher, but the reality is with a great coach, they could be up here. And I know that. And I'll tell you what, guys, I work with some of the most disciplined people on the planet in the SEAL teams. And there's only a handful of SEALs that I know that have the discipline to push themselves to this level without a coach, without anything. Almost all of them, including me. I like having a coach because I know it will help push me further than I will on my own with all the distractions of life. So that's what's up. Monday muster. Get on track. It's the fourth quarter, guys. We don't have time to waste, man. This life is short, and the time to start knocking out those goals is now. Success begets success. So as you start knocking out those goals, you'll feel better about yourself. You'll knock out more confident, and that leads to more success. So that's Monday muster. Invest in yourself. If you're struggling, you know the deal. Get off that X, man. Fire people up. Spread a little positivity. Spread a little joy. Spread a little love. I will see you guys next week. I am out.